Gentleman making his way to the cage now will fight out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 141 pounds. From Leavenworth, Kansas, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Soul Fighter, Joseph Skeen.
Joseph Skeen getting ready to start us off, making his amateur debut tonight. You know, Laura, one thing about guys making their debut, like both these gentlemen are, you don't really have anything to go off of. We don't know much about these two guys as far as styles go, and these fights tend to usually make for the most exciting fights because you have guys that are somewhat inexperienced, and it can make for a lot of fireworks in there.
Absolutely. A lot of times these fights go pretty quickly. You know, we don't, as you said, we don't know a whole lot about him, but
I can't hear her. I can't hear her.
Having a little bit of an audio issue here, and we're good now. Sorry about that, folks. Having made an amateur debut in Kansas City myself, I can tell you it can be pretty stressful. You know, your first fight is it's a big deal, and you know, like you said, sometimes these fights go very quickly. Sometimes they go the distance.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll fight tonight out of the red corner. Also weighed in 141 pounds from Lee Summit, Missouri. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Lemondola.
Yeah. Chris Lemondola trains out of Glory MMA and Fitness with James Krause, Tim Elliott. I think he's going to be very well prepared. You see Tim Elliott in his corner there. Again, making his debut. Don't know much about him. Definitely will be prepared, though.
Well, if his training partners are any indication of his skill set, I think we're in for a great fight tonight.
Absolutely.
I know Chris is a business owner.
Yep.
Outside of MMA, so he's got a lot of responsibility, but clearly has been training very, very hard for this fight. Looks like he's in great shape and great coaching.
Yep, absolutely. I believe he owns a carpet business.
I think that's correct.
I believe that's correct. Again, Laura, having made an amateur MMA debut, if you had to give a quick piece of advice to these two gentlemen about making their debut, what would that be?
I think it would be to just try to embrace the moment. You're not going to remember much, to be honest with you, but it's a big deal, and it's something you're probably going to tell your kids. Let's go to JJ for the introduction.
Bantamweight Skeen versus Lemondola.
Referee Mike England will be officiating this bantamweight bout. Lemondola wearing the gray trunks. His opponent, Joseph Skeen, in the black trunks.
First fight of the night, KCFA 14.
Fighters touch gloves. Lemondola certainly looks to press the action immediately, throwing a few punches and a kick.
Oh, good straight right hand.
Straight right hand connects as he was sort of on his toes for a kick, so it ended up in a takedown as he takes the back here of Lemondola. Skeen looking for that rear naked choke, but does not have it fully locked in. Lemondola able to shake Skeen off and land a punch from the back.
Lots of action here early, Laura.
Like we said, these debuters really tend to bring it. I mean, lots on the line, a lot of nerves. It's a very
Lemondola throwing that leg kick.
And it's good to see that too, because a lot of times amateur newcomers, like you said, Laura, they tend to be headhunters, but they're really mixing it up here.
Yeah, they're working the body right now. In fact, Joseph Skeen, I've seen him mounted around a little bit of a sideways stance. I don't know if he's looking to throw some back kicks or if he has more of a taekwondo background. But Lemondola certainly seems to be using the squarer stance.
Both these guys look very, very comfortable early on.
Lemondola pushes Skeen against the fence here, jockeying for head position. This is a really grueling.
Oh, good right hand.
Oh, very nice right hand from Lemondola.
Oh, good. Good right hook by Skeen. Tells him to get back up.
Skeen clips Lemondola momentarily, gets back up to his feet. These fighters are fighting as if there's something personal on the line, although I don't know that they know each other, actually. Big overhand right from Skeen.
Looks for a takedown attempt here. Lemondola does a good job of defending. Looks to take his back here.
We can expect Lemondola to have good wrestling position. You know, Glory gyms are known for really, really focusing on the wrestling. You can hear Tim Elliott yelling in his corner. Fantastic wrestler.
Absolutely. Looks like a position that he's been in a time or two.
Certainly a four-time All-American and national champion in college. So.
And Mr. Elliott.
Yeah, indeed.
We should tell you that JJ was able to make his way from the cage and join us down here cage side.
Joining the broadcast team. Thank you for having me.
Well, Lemondola looking to soften him up with punches here. Seems to be content with holding this position.
This back position is absolutely fantastic for really wearing your opponent down. It's very difficult to get up when you're the bottom man, and Lemondola is doing a great job of delivering damage.
Skeen taking a lot of punishment here.
Skeen's having a very difficult time defending these punches, though he is still active, and you see the close of the first round.
Makes it out of the
Great first round. KCFA 14. Joseph Skeen versus Chris Lemondola.
I also see Anthony Gutierrez in Lamondola's corner.
Absolutely, coming off of a big head kick win for Titan Fighting Championships. Very good gym at Glory MMA and Fitness.
Yeah, certainly the premier gym in terms of, well, the high-level fighters. You have 3 UFC fighters. There are currently 3 fighters that are under contract to the UFC in Kansas City. Zach Cummings, James Krause, and the aforementioned Tim Elliott. All of them train out of Glory.
It'll be very telling for both fighters.
Both men don't seem to be too winded, although I see Skeen taking a couple deep breaths, messing with his mouthpiece a bit. That's usually a telltale sign that the fighter is tired or getting tired. The touch gloves. Lemondola landing some really nice outside leg kicks to the thigh of Skeen.
Lemondola doing a really good job of controlling the cage.
He is, and Skeen just switched stances momentarily.
I've seen him standing very, very sideways like that, very bladed, and I don't know if he's looking for some sort of a back kick like he attempted just a second ago, or if this is maybe a Taekwondo background that is coming out a little bit in this fight. Fighters exchange big punches. Definitely looking for the knockout if they can.
Good jab by Lemondola.
Skeen really needs to get off the cage at this point. I mean, he's backing up, and Lemondola.
Good right hand by Skeen.
Clearly,
Lemondola pulling guard.
Ready to fight back. We'll see what Lemondola has to offer in terms of offense from the ground.
May look to try to take his back here.
Doing an excellent job of transitioning to possibly get a back take. A little bit of an awkward position, though, with Skeen's right arm preventing him from getting his hips over. There's an arm bar there if he can, just as I say that, he transitions to a different position than where there would not be an arm bar.
Landing in the same position he ended round 1 in. Might looking to soften Skeen up here and possibly finish the fight.
I feel like Skeen may have been broken down mentally a little bit at this point. He doesn't seem to have a whole lot of fight left in him. I don't know if that's a gas tank issue or a mentality issue at this point, but Lemondola just seems to be kind of taking his time and looking for those opportunities as Skeen just sort of takes it a little bit.
Skeen's going to need to become a little bit more active here if he wants this fight to continue. He's eating some big shots right now, and that's it.
Mike England has seen enough. And
good stoppage by Mike England.
Into that fight. Excellent fight for Chris Lemondola.
Moving to 1-0 with that TKO stoppage.
Getting that first amateur victory, man, that feels so, so nice.
I would imagine it's quite a monkey off of your back. All the hard training kind of culminated into a nice amateur victory for Chris Lemondola.
The adrenaline dump, and oh my goodness, it's finally over, and all you want to do is go eat some chicken. At least I do.
Celebrate, yeah. Get ready for the next one. Very, very good start to our our fight card, KCFA 14, Truman Memorial Building, Independence, Missouri.
Good showing from Skeen. I mean, green fighter,
Absolutely.
he had to get that first one out of the way. I'm sure he's learned from his experience here tonight, and will take this away those learnings away from this fight.
Yeah, amateur fights are certainly learning experiences, and he'll definitely come back a better fighter. Nothing to be ashamed of in that
shots right now.
in that fight at all.
Good stoppage on Mike England. Into that fight. Excellent.
You're winner by TKO due to strikes out of the red corner, Lemondola.